Hello, beloved. Welcome to your message. I thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your time. I really value it. Okay. If you were keen or interested in booking me for a reading, beloved, you'll find my email listed down in the description box below. I offer any and all types of readings, including one-on-one sessions with me via video call, Skype, Zoom call, as well as FaceTime. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Let's begin. Let's find out what spirit wants you to know at this time. Okay. Okay. Let's begin. Okay. Finally, we have the Fool as well as the Hermit. I'm getting, there's somebody here that really, it's like they have it out for you somehow. It's like this person is envious of your God-given gifts, your talents, and also your mind, the way you articulate things, the way you do things, and what you embody as a divine feminine or as a divine masculine. It's like this person is sitting contemplating, asking themselves, why is it possible for you, or why is it possible that you achieved a particular level of success or a particular way of being in your life? They're asking themselves why it's only possible for you. Because I feel like it's like this person embodies this character of being unbothered by you. But in reality, they are facing a daily battle within themselves. And that daily battle lies upon their sickening obsession. And I say sickening because of where and how they doing it. I want to first speak on the fact that the word obsession gets thrown around so loosely, so much so that its value gets lost in all of that. Declutter your mind of what the concept of obsession has been, as this type of obsession that I'm seeing from this person is different, as I think that there are different obsessions to begin with in general. But the type of obsession I'm seeing this person embody is sickening because of, it's the type of obsession that it's like, Ten of Cups. It's like this person, they have like weird fantasies. And they fantasize about like the different things you guys would or could experience together. But it's like at the same time, they despise you. Like at the same time, it's like they wish ill on you and your life because of who they see you becoming and who you are in this lifetime. it's like they feel this way because they're beginning to accept the fact that you and them are different. There's no way that they can compare themselves to you. There's no way that they can try to embody anything that is of you and it not being clear to everybody else. Okay, it's like this person feels as though if they were to try to take from you any further, this being your ideas, your likeness, your image, your reputation, whatever it is that they have been stealing from you, they're realizing that if they continue to do so, it will jeopardize their future, because it's like the truth will eventually come to the light. It's like this person, they've done certain things in the dark that have not come to the light yet, and they're very fearful of those things coming to the light. They're very fearful of the truth being exposed, okay? And I feel like it's now more than ever. It's like they're experiencing this fear of exposure now more than ever. I feel like right now they're feeling it differently, and it's like it's hitting them differently. The fear, I'm hearing the fear of God, okay? It's like this person might have done something towards you, or has done things towards you, and it's what I'm seeing also is like this is linked to spiritual work or spiritual aspects. It's not just words being spoken directly to you and it being clear that, okay, you don't like me and that's just that. No, this is like more than that. It's like this person, they went above and beyond because they thought that it was possible. They thought that it was definitely possible to do what they were trying to do. Whatever you found out about, or whatever you were spiritually shown by your ancestors, whatever they've done to you, beloved. Some things may have not come to the light yet, as I had said. Let's move on, okay? We have the Two of Swords, Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, Five of Wands. So, I'm seeing that whatever this person did, I feel like it messed them up psychologically. Whatever their actions were, or their secrets, or whatever has been done under the moon by this person, directly towards you, it's like they feel like those actions have manifested themselves into this person's demons that I feel they face every single day. I feel like it's become torturous for this person, and the more they experience it, the better they become at faking it. faking and being pretentious and hiding the truth to fool everybody and also to fool themselves. With the Page of Cups here, I'm seeing that the level of immaturity this person embodied spoke volumes about their spiritual rank and should to you too, so that you acknowledge and know that you are on two different vibrations. What this person has done, they've embedded it into the soil for themselves, and it's going to reap. It's going to harvest. Oh, it's going to grow as it is every day. I'm seeing this person experience a lot of things that make them feel and regret so much of what they've done. And I feel like they want to fool the world. Like this person wants this being, their world and reality. They want to fool the world because they want to uphold a certain image in their world and reality. They want to, it's like they feel like this is all they have. And this is why they still want to maintain this, whatever they're doing, whatever facade they're showing in their world and in their reality. It's like they want to fool people. They want to utilize whatever they've known and learned from you. And they want to utilize it in their reality and in their world because they want it to work for them the way it worked for you. So you know or should know that this person has been taken from you. What you've planted in your soil, your world, and your reality, they've taken from you without the acknowledgement, without the grace, the gratitude, without the credit, without respect. And in doing so, they took from you and wanted to plant in their world. They wanted to plant your seed in their world. But whatever is of you will always remain of you. And in the end, it'll destroy this person. What they tried to take from you, what they tried to achieve, what they tried to become, it will end up destroying them. It's a classic. It's a classic with this life thing. When someone steps in somebody else's territory, expecting things to go their way or the way that things were going for that person. They want the same. They're trying to what? They're trying to play God. And when you play God, He gonna let you do your thing. But the time will come for reality. And when reality hits, the truth will always prevail. But what does that need? That needs patience and understanding of your process and your path. Knowing that everything is divinely orchestrated. Okay? From now on, it's like your ancestors are telling me that you need to be very, they're telling me to tell you that you need to be very careful with whatever is of you and you giving it to the world. You need to be specific. You need to be strategic. It's no longer fun and games. It's no longer a game. Okay, it's reality. It's real life. It's never been a game for your life path. It's been real from the beginning. I feel like this person is wanting to have your fate, wheel of fortune. They want to steal your outcome. They want to steal your reign. And I feel like they feel like studying you is going to help them achieve this. They're going to study you so that they want to achieve your same influence, your same likeness. This is why it's an obsession. There's a difference to be, inspired and, just an obsessor of that person. This person is like, they take your knowledge, they take your skills, they take your, and skills in the sense of how you do it. It's like they learn from that. But then it's like they hide that fact. It's like this person is willing to go above and beyond to do this. They will, like they want to, in their heart space lies this. They never want people to find out that you've influenced them. Even if it's clear that you have, they never want to admit it. They never want to be the one to say it. They fine with other people saying it at this point. They okay with that. As long as it never came from them, they feel like it doesn't matter. Okay, in their world and in their reality, they feel like it doesn't matter. But there's a downside to everything, is what I'm getting from this. There's a downside to this person's actions. And I'm going to explain why in a moment. See, in life, we are all linked, right? Somehow. And whatever good another person contributes towards your life, if you're in the platform to acknowledge it and have an impact and actually give that person their flowers, you should do so. Because if you don't, you are therefore sending out this vibration of the same thing happening to you. It's like you in your life will have people that want to never acknowledge the good you do for them, because you never want to give out that same likeness to others. How do you expect to achieve it then if you don't give it out yourself? It's important to acknowledge everyone's individual gifts and contributions into our world and our reality, the good that they do when you're in the position to. It's not expected of anyone. It's just the way, it's the right thing. Wouldn't you want to be acknowledged? Wouldn't you want to be recognized for what you bring to the table and feel appreciated? Everybody wants to feel that way. And though the people that don't, they're often very depressed, or it's not a nice reality to live in, where you're often overlooked and not given your flowers. It's like this person, the reason why they are going to receive bad karma from this is because of their intention behind it. Like, it's not good intent that they're sending out. They're not doing this with good intent. They're not withholding themselves with good intent, or it's like nothing they're doing directed towards you is with good intent. That's what's creating the bad karma, especially if what you're giving to them is good intent. It has to be like that, beloved, okay? Don't expect this to happen to someone whom you've also done bad to. Then it's like you should always have good intent towards others, no matter what their intent is to you. You should never let another person's vibration lower yours. You ill to me, it's okay. I'll still be who I am. I don't want to send out that energy into the world and then I'm going to receive it back. I'm not going to stoop to anyone's level in this life thing, because we don't walk the same path. And I feel like this is the mindset you should have at this time. King of Pentacles. It's like the Wheel of Fortune. It's like in life, King of Cups, Queen of Wands, like everybody in life possesses like natural talents, gifts, um beauty. Like there's so much individualism in the world, and it should be embraced. You should be embraced for who you are and what you contribute to others, and it shouldn't be expected. You shouldn't expect it from people, but you should always give it out so that you receive it back as well. You know what I mean? It's like I see good things happening if you put out good energy. It's like even if people send you the evil eye, you need to transform it to the pure eye, the all-seeing eye. Transform it to something that should just be surrendered to the divine. It's like whatever is done to you, take it as something that just happened on your journey and happened to you in your path. It's a part of your story, but it doesn't have to become a part of you. With this, oh, this was the Knight of Cups. I feel like whatever you've been holding back from, not wanting to fully do something, not wanting to fully open up yourself to something, it's like because of your trauma and you keep resisting and holding back. I'm hearing it'll cause a stagnancy in the flow, a flow that is your life, the flow that is your life. To prevent stagnancy, you need to stop standing in your own way. Like I said, we're all linked. And it's like everyone in your reality, somehow you might see someone in your reality, in your world, and they inspire you, or they remind you of yourself, but you don't know that person personally, or you do maybe, but nonetheless there's that connection. And that connection lies upon like what you see in them. It's not about what the world said or what your trauma is telling you or your fears. It's about the connection. The connection is what makes this what it is, okay? It's like as much as, beloved, things have been done to you and people are taking from you without acknowledgement and without respect, without credit, without the love, you should never vibrate on that same energy. Allow them to be who they are, but that is what they're attracting for themselves. That is what they are karmically signing themselves up for, okay? It doesn't have to be a part of your destiny. Don't take other people's burdens and make them your own. We have the Seven of Swords. Other people's behavior towards you, you allowing that to dictate now how you move. Like, take the actions of others towards you as a lesson, not as a definition. It's like, what I mean by that is you could have had one experience with you could have had a friend, and maybe the type of person that doesn't really open up yourself to people, or you just had a friend and they betrayed your trust and you really trusted that person with your life. The connection was really deep, or you thought things were genuine. Doesn't have to be to that extent, but you really came from a pure intent, a pure place, but they approach matters differently. They deceive you somehow. That one experience with that one friend doesn't mean that the other friend that you get in your life as time goes on will give you the same experience or will be of the same likeness. That experience was not a definition of how friends are, or how people are, or how women are, or how men are. Nah, it was just the experience for that, from that specific individual who is just an individual. You can't compare that individual to the next person who is living a completely different reality and is experiencing things in a completely different way. They view you even in a different perspective. You'd be surprised. Don't ever take the likeness of a bad experience and make it a part of your reality by letting a bad experience define anything of yours moving forward, looking forward. It's like a bad experience is that, a bad experience. But it's a lesson too. You learn people through your bad experiences with them. Oh, I see. You learn, like you learn from it. But that's what it's for. It's to teach you so that you do better next time, or you don't self-sabotage next time. You're well aware. It heightens up those experiences that you experience when you get deceived. It helps because it heightens your intuition. You begin to spot certain things easier or have a different outlook or perspective because of what has transpired. So it works in your favor. Stop looking at it as something that worked against you. And once you stop looking at it as something that is working against you and actually switch on and be smart with it and be clever with it and be logical with it and remove the emotional aspect of it, because no one in this world owes you anything, right? And realize your own individuality in it and who you are, and embrace that, and not expect it from the next person. Let them be who they are, but it's their karmic contract. You keep being a good person. That's all. You keep sending out that good energy. You keep putting people on. It's like God is what you're doing it for, right? You're not doing it to please others or get a certain image or perspective from people. No, it's like you're doing it from a place of goodwill. And that is what the divine looks at. That is what God cares about. And that's when he blesses you with things that you really need. That restoration, that redemption, that transformation, that elevation. Did I say redemption? I heard it again. Redemption, okay? Healing trauma, okay? Healing from certain traumas. That's what God is going to bless you with the little things that you do for people, because you know what you can do for them, okay? Might not make a difference to you, but to them, it could change their life. And imagine, like, God sees that, and God is not unfair, unreasonable, okay, beloved? That's why everything that is done under the moon will always make its way under the sun with time, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, like, yeah, with time, beloved, people are going to have no choice but to acknowledge the artistry, to acknowledge the image, to acknowledge the talent, the genius that is of you, okay? It's like people cannot be in the same likeness forever, because the state of the world, it shifts. That creates energetic shifts. So the time for everything will come, it'll come. Redemption of, like, people now being in a compromising position where they have to admit it now. They cannot ignore it now, pretend not to see you now. It's like people, it's okay for them to pretend right now, okay, beloved, but the time for change will come and the state of the world will be different. And you'll understand why everything had to happen the way it did, why you had to be the bad guy, why you had to be the underdog, why you had to be the black sheep. It'll all be revealed with time, as everything has in your path. It's been revealed with time. It's all happened with time. You've achieved this likeness with time. Give it time, okay? That was your message. I really hope this helped you, beloved. I thank you so much for your time. If you are keen or interested in booking me for a reading or a one-on-one session, you'll find my email listed in the description box below. I offer any and all types of readings, and my one-on-one sessions are via Skype, Zoom call, FaceTime, as well as video call. I'm sending you nothing but love. I really hope this helped you, beloved. Until next time. Bye.